that's usually what the comparisons to PowerPoint and things like that will pale in comparison. So some people say that the most mature component of LibreOffice is basically the word processor. But I don't use them enough to know, because I use mostly LaTeX or HTML, things like that. I'm trying to avoid all of these heavy-duty things. I want to put the description of the text, not just drawing things on paper, you know?
I think, I could be wrong. I don't expect that my usage of Microsoft or Office in general at work or at home with LibreOffice is vastly different to anybody else now. It really is basic functionality that majority of users, I think, require. I can't see.
There is a saying that 80% of people only use 20% of the functionality in Word.
I'd like to be proved wrong, and I'd like to think that there was thousands of people out, or millions of people out there using all these advanced fancy features, but I just don't see it. And often, just for ease of use, I'll even throw up a text editor just very quickly, type out a paragraph, then cut, copy and paste it, usually into something like an email, because I've got no need for a word processor. What I would like to do, though, is just briefly just read the last few sentences of this article, which will be linked in the show notes, which is the sum up of the authors had with comparing the two. It says, really, the superficial conventional wisdom has the wrong view entirely. It's talking here about the comparison between Microsoft Word and LibreOffice. It's not LibreOffice Writer that needs to catch up to Microsoft Word. From an expert's perspective, it's frequently Microsoft Word that needs to catch up by LibreOffice Writer. So it seems quite favourable in LibreOffice's side that it's actually a fairly good stab at an Office suite, and obviously the bonus of LibreOffice is that it's free and the source is available for you to examine should you so wish.
There is some rumor about going to be web-based something soon. I think they were trying to deny the rumors or to clarify what exactly this meant, but they are planning to go towards, I think, like the mobility or devices or web-based, whatever. So there is a bit of a motion towards, trying to distinguish themselves from Word in other ways.
I would like to see, and I believe, I think I've read recently some sort of rumour, or certainly in production, I'd like to see LibreOffice popping up on Android. I haven't seen, I could be wrong, and there might be some sort of beta alpha version out there at the moment.
But there are simpler things as well. I think when people write in their phones, they're not so concerned about table drawing and things. They just want to access things for presentations or just edit a few things. So they could use something simpler and smaller, leaner, cheaper.
Yeah, it has so many advantages. That presentation that you've made in LibreOffice that you've noticed there's a grammatical error that you want to change. You can quickly knock it up on your phone, change it, bang, you're away. Just little things like that, and I think I'll certainly look forward to that, because that would be useful. I have got use of an on-the-go, very quick, cut-down version of LibreOffice. So, yes, that will be certainly exciting if that arrives onto Android. Have we got any other bits and pieces that we want to go through?
Suppose we should leave them for next show. Hopefully we'll start doing this more regularly.
Yeah, it's been a while. Family commitments, some of which Roy has been involved in, because Roy is the godfather of my youngest and newest child. So thank you very much, Roy. It's greatly appreciated that you accepted when I asked. Roy and me have met up, and we are going to get back into the swing of things. It's completely on my side. The humdrum life of work home, has just given me very little time to do much else. And I have a few other projects on the go which aren't strictly tech related, so it's been quite demanding. But hopefully we'll get some more episodes out there. I just day before yesterday, went on to the Privilege show with Gordon. Which was very, very interesting as well. Gordon's retained his charm and wit since he used to be on the show with us on Open Mics, which was quite good. And I believe you got the show before me, Roy.
Yeah, I was in, I think, episode 8 or 9 or something.
Oh, a few before, which I'm very guilty of not listening to yet. Because funny enough, when we met up, when Roy came down to see me a few weeks ago for the christening, we didn't actually talk much shopping, inverted commas, at all, really. It was mostly trying to arrange the logistical nightmare of getting all the family members down to the church. So, and the other thing I meant to mention, which I don't think I mentioned when we came back for sort of a pre-year 2 show, was Roy and what happened when he came to our house just before the christening. You might hear my sound is slightly better quality, or I certainly think it is. I had a problem with my mic before, and one of the problems with my mic was I have a goatee beard. And a piece of advice, if you have beards, it's probably best not to use a headset, because what happens, the microphone attached to the headset, you can't ever move it away further enough, and the hairs get caught in the end of the microphone, which creates a buzz and pop, a crackle, and it's not very pleasant to speak down. Now, Roy came to my house, and within about 10 minutes, I think it's fair to say, he'd smashed my pair of headphones by enthusiastically taking them off his head after put them on, and broke them. So I had to make a makeshift repair with a piece of sellotape, which has actually seemed to fix the problem somewhat. So I'm sitting here with sellotaped up headphones, but the microphone is no longer touching my beard, so I've got you to thank for that now. So, no, but on a serious note, it's great to be back. Thank you very much for downloading and listening to us. I'm quite sure that you probably had other things planned for your Friday night and listening to myself and Roy. I'm sure you couldn't resist. So thank you very much for taking the time to download us. It's greatly appreciated. Roy, I'll give you the last words, and then we'll cut out with the song of your choice.
Yeah, well, I recently got engaged myself, but hopefully I'll still have loads of time to do the episode. I mean, so far it's usually been you who are extremely busy, and it's hard to keep the kids quiet as well, because once we do the recording, we have to make sure there is no disruption throughout. And the last, well, I suppose the last thing is actually playing a song, as we usually do. And we're going to play Ceilings of Plankton by Givers.